Double Player Podcast, episode 7 here, co-host.
With banana?
Caught you off guard?
No.
You seem kind of frozen, man.
What?
Banana?
How am I
What'd you say?
frozen?
I
said
got you,
with
man.
banana.
Anyway,
You would have
we
heard
just
it.
got...
You can't hear it because you're fucking deaf.
No, I'm cutting it out. He didn't say it, trust. Anyway, we just got back from Cedar Point in Ohio, Cleveland. I haven't been home for like a week.
Yeah.
Shit's fucked. This episode is definitely going to be late. I don't even know if it's going to come out the week we're recording, July the 29th on Saturday. So
It's, well, I mean, I don't know. It's up to you if it comes out today or not. You have company, and, yeah.
I mean, I'll probably edit as soon as I'm done here, but I don't know when they're coming over. So,
Oh, yeah. Just, I don't know. I think we should try to get this episode out today because I think the last normal episode was like over 2 weeks ago now.
it was like on a Tuesday. We need to start dropping weeklies Thursday, Friday, and then do the game ones like Monday.
It's actually not bad. It's only 11 days ago.
Okay. But we did get that one out the other day. It was Shadow of War, wrapping that up. Pretty happy with that one. We went over pretty much everything. So that's kind of how we're going to do future ones where we just focus on the game only.
Yeah, it was good going over the Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War games because that's kind of the reason why we started the podcast. I think a lot of people don't understand that, but we both got into Shadow of Mordor and we were like, why the fuck don't we just talk about this game because we like it so much.
We just kept chatting, you know.
Yeah.
So then we picked up Shadow of War, and it was also good. Go check it out.
Yeah. Definitely go buy them. They're on CD keys if anyone wants to go buy them, so just go get a quick key.
Alrighty, so let's get into the Cedar Point talk, though, Banana. So we had this planned for a while. We were going to go last week. One of our friends, he didn't take off.
Wait. For context real quick. Hold on. We went to Kings Island back in May, which, if you don't know, Kings Island's in Mason, Ohio. And we are about 3 hours away from that. So it was about a 3-hour car drive. So it was a one-day trip. And it was not a big deal. Cedar Point is up in Cleveland, if you don't know. Specifically Sandusky. And right next to Lake Erie. So for us, it's like a 6-hour drive. So it was a multiple-day thing. What do you mean someone didn't request a day off? Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Pierce.
What do you mean, Pierce?
We were going to go last week, but he didn't request off like weeks
ago. See,
Lee's parents were originally going to go.
See, so he told us to take off the 24th, 25th, and 26th. That is what I heard when I got in the call that night. Like, I caught in the voice chat randomly one night when I was over at my dad's house. And he quickly explained to me, he's like, listen, Banana, take off 24th, 25th, 26th. That's what I heard. So I took those days off. And he was like, no, it was actually the 23rd, 24th, 25th. I'm like, you did not fucking say that.
And in the end, it didn't even matter.
In the end, it didn't matter because, hold on, we got more shit to explain too. More context.
So, in this week, I left on Friday before the 21st because I had to go to Maryland for my girlfriend's, someone in their family wedding. I don't fucking know.
Let's be real. He was scared his girl was gonna get mad at him in a way that she was gonna even like talk to him for a week or whatever. So he went.
I wasn't scared. It's just about, happy wife, happy life. I'm not trying to deal with her being fucking insane, brother. You know how she gets.
Yeah, I do know how she gets. The viewers don't know, but if you could just imagine, classic girlfriend. That's what he's dealing with.
Yeah, but so I left that Friday morning, and I was supposed to come back Sunday. I don't know when, but they're harassing me about it. Like, oh, when are you gonna go back? When are you leaving? I'm like,
no. Pierce was harassing you. I didn't really care because I assumed you weren't gonna make it. I had no hopes up for you. I loved you, and I wanted you to be there. But like, Lee was like, dude, if I didn't love Sam so much, then I wouldn't give a fuck about going to get him. But I guess we're gonna go get him. And I was just like, nah, he's not fucking making it. We were talking to Wes, right? If you don't, Wes is Lee's stepdad, so that's a friend of ours, and he knows a lot of shit. And we were talking to him, and he was like, he's not gonna make it. He's coming from Maryland. there's no fucking way.
And I was saying I wasn't gonna make it. I was like, just go. It's fine.
Yeah.
I made this choice, so just go, guys. Have fun.
Sam kept telling us, no, just go. We were like, nah. We were gonna wait, but it's fine because hold on, we'll explain what happened in a second. But
I even offered like someone to take my ticket, like if they could find someone, and I wasn't gonna take my money back from anything,
Yeah.
I missed it, it's my fault. And Pierce just wouldn't let that shit happen.
Pierce would not let that shit happen. He kept sending snaps. What's your ETA? And it was like
he asked for my longitude and
okay, to be fair though, I said that. I said no. I asked for his chords because this man runs off military time. He probably knows his coordinates.
I saw that shit. I was listening to PK and I saw that.
But the worst thing that got me that you sent in the group chat on your car ride home was you guys are wasting my time and I about lost my shit. I was like, no.
It was funny because I'm just sitting there in the car. You guys are wasting my time, bro. I got this 4-hour drive still. We're only halfway through. You're wasting my time.
So you went up to Maryland for a wedding, and it was all because of your girlfriend, right? And
yeah. Well, originally we were supposed to go to Maryland for the wedding, but we wouldn't have to go to the service. And I was like, okay, that's fine, because we did make this plan before Cedar Point. We made this like months ago.
What? To go to Maryland?
Yes.
So why haven't you said this whole time? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I have mentioned this, but everyone just goes, "Oh, simp."
Yeah, because that is a simp move, for real.
I was trying to get out of it. The only thing I had was she got us into the wedding, so then we have to go to the wedding. I don't want to go to a wedding. Shit like that is boring as fuck. But like
the night before he left, he was literally trying to talk her into like taking money. I guess he was trying to hand her money. And he's just like, take it. I don't want to
go at that point. But it wasn't all too bad. Since it's up in Maryland, like the first night we got there Friday, we went to like a restaurant for like the night before dinner. I don't know what you call it. And we just got like a fuck ton of crab, just like on pans. They just dump it on the table,
like
which has like
boil.
Yeah, like that. And there's like 40 crabs, and I ate so fucking much. And that was based.
Yep.
And the next day, that Saturday, was the ceremony at like 6. So we went and walked around in Annapolis, capital, just on the coast and everything. And it was cool there. Kind of boring, but better than just sitting in the hotel. And then we went up there at like 6 or something for the wedding and everything. And then the wedding venue was cool. I mean, I just sat there and ate.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's be real. The wedding venue, when he says it's cool, it was cool for the bride and groom. It was boring for him.
It was kind of cool, though. We were on, like, the coast still, so I would just, like, look out into the water. It was kind of cool.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see the cargo ships because there's a port and everything.
Oh, yeah, dude. Looking out at the ocean is always beautiful. I wish we had more time up at Cedar Point for Lake Erie, but whatever.
No, we were talking about how we'd come back because we have to come back because Top Thrill Dragster was closed. So, Big L, we have to go back anyway. But yeah, wedding was all right. And then we're coming back and we left at, I think, like 8 a.m. So, potentially ETA is like 4 p.m.
Yeah, so okay, for more context, we camped and we had a campsite. And it was booked for 2 days. And there's a bunch of dumbass rules around this camp. Like, you would have to call in if you're late. They had a cancel fee for God knows what reason. Like, if you wanted to cancel, why would you call them? It was just goofy as shit.
Yeah, it was very different from like Kentucky camping, where like you're just out in the forest and like, if you don't want to show up to your site,
this
be
was
that way.
Not real camping. This kind of camping was, we don't have the money for an Airbnb, so we're camping. That was it.
Well, no, we had the money.
We had the money.
We saved money and
yeah, but we like camp. I don't know why. I would honestly, if someone was like, "Yo, do you want to either camp or $44 for Airbnb?" I would like Airbnb.
Well, we were looking at that one RV, but it seems goofy. Like, apparently there was only like a limited amount of power and everything.
Okay, but
then we were like, camping would be cool though.
Yeah, that we were like that though. But so we had to be there by 10 o'clock at this campsite, 10 o'clock at night. And since Sam's ETA was 4 o'clock, it kind of was like barely gonna work out, right? Sam was gonna get there at 4, if at 4 at all. You know, it's probably gonna be like not perfect.
Yeah, because I was telling him that I'm like, the ETA is this, but we stopped because we have old people in the car.
So that's what I kept telling them too, though. I kept trying to explain to them, listen, you need to stop having your hopes up for Sam because time does not work like that. There's traffic, stops.
We have to eat lunch.
Yeah, you have to.
Stupid.
Like, it's not gonna be. Oh, it's just 4 hours until it gets here. No, it could be 3.5. Could be 4.5. Like, it's not. Oh, it's gonna be 4 hours.
I don't know why I was being harassed over it. I told him the ETA, and like if it changed, I would let him know.
Yeah.
Goddamn. But yeah, I think we ended up getting there like what 4:30, 4:40, because I think we left right before 5.
Yeah. It was. You got there at a decent time. It's still definitely daylight out. It's hot out. So it wasn't like 5 by that time. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But in the end, it didn't matter at all because we go to leave and the car is packed. I get in and I'm like, what the fuck did you all do? There is a cooler in the back seats. We're in a goddamn Altima. I'm like, can I put my bag in the back? And they're like, no, they will not fit in the trunk. I'm like, what the fuck? I just have to put it between my legs with a cooler, water bottles, 5 bags of chips.
For camping,
what is going on?
We needed to be prepared, obviously. We didn't bring enough shit, but we thought we were bringing a lot of shit.
You didn't bring enough of the shit you needed. Instead, you bought hot dogs and steaks and Gatorade.
That was them.
There was a Dollar General.
Steak. So
there's a Dollar General 5 minutes down the road from the campsite. I bought
my steak. I said this too, so I'm not gonna argue over fucking getting food there because I literally said that so many fucking times. And since it was a 2 against 1, like because it was just me, Lee Pierce, like they go to fucking Kroger getting their shit. And I'm like, okay.
It just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
It didn't make a lot of sense to me how we had why we bought so many snacks. I went to Big Lots and bought 2 things, and then I bought Gatorades for me at Kroger. That was it. Pierce bought like fucking 4 bags of Doritos.
And he's like, oh, there was a deal.
Goldfish. I'm like, you know, like
it was like a 8 for 4 bag. Like if you buy 4 bags, it's $8. But like, put some of those in your home. We don't need them all. At the end of the
literally
trip,
took up the most annoying space having Dorito bags on the ground that you didn't want to step on to crunch.
Exactly. And I was the only one that ate Doritos, and it was the Cool Ranch.
Yeah,
I ate like half of them.
You were the only one.
No one else ate anything.
I did not even open a bag of Doritos. I didn't even stick my hand in a bag of Doritos. The only thing I ate the whole time was Sour Patch Kids, which is what I bought. Brownie Brittle, which is also what I bought. Gatorades. What else? And then we ate real food. This was not real fucking camping. Let's get this out of the way too. This is not real camping. It was literally the road was right there, and there's a fucking McDonald's across the road.
Yeah, it was not. And like there's trees, but there's like 1 tree per site, so you can see everyone around you.
There's
a lot of
RVs, but there's 1 tree per site.
Yeah, like you can see everything around you. I mean, I've been camping. I think we went to like Boone County when I was little. It's just out of fuck nowhere in Kentucky. We went and it's just like forestry all around, bushes. You can't see anyone, but you can hear them.
Oh, yeah.
It was way different.
See, that's fun.
But I guess it's just Ohio, you know? Yeah. They don't really have that kind of landscape we have.
That is Ohio for you, but yeah, all these fucking snacks. When Sam got in the car, you know, it was cramped. So, Sam is like 10 feet tall. So he needs
bring this up.
He needs this leg room, right?
I'm not that tall.
You're a tall, skinny guy. Like
I'm like 6'3" at most. I'm not like massive.
but you need leg room, and you weren't getting it. Fucking
no, I wasn't.
It was just the worst fucking experience riding in this car, and what happened on the way up when we got about Well, hold on. When we got to Cincinnati, if anybody knows Cincinnati, it's pretty fucking busy all the time, and there's
and it was like
constantly
6
traffic.
o'clock.
Yeah, and our friend who was driving Lee, and this is his car, Nissan Altima, fucking took the wrong exit, and we were probably on the wrong road for 30 minutes or something.
I'm pretty sure then he missed where the directions were recorrecting, so we just ended up going backwards.
We ended up in the ghetto of fucking Cincinnati somehow.
Did.
I literally saw, I think, a dude on the street smoking crack, unironically. I'm not even kidding.
I was like, every corner, I was like, we could just get hijacked here.
Exactly. We could just get carjacked. A fucking person could come up to our car with a goddamn gun to Lee's head and be like, get the fuck out. And
or they just slide their Kia in front of our car and we're just blocked.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And they all
we
get
do?
around us. It was sketchy, bro.
It was sketchy.
It was under bridges and overpasses.
Yeah, it was literally abandoned
what the
factories. That kind of shit. Broken ass windows on the side of the buildings, graffiti everywhere. Yeah, that was a little sketchy, but when we got out of there and we kept going up, we got past Kings Island, whatever, kept going, and when we got about close to the speedway on the highway, Lee's car started to decelerate, but it was weird. I guess it wasn't shifting gears. That's what Pierce said, so.
Well, so it was kind of happening before. He couldn't go any faster than what he was already going. So it was just idled out. And then if he let off, you couldn't go past that. So say he's going 80, he can't go any higher. And then if he let off even to 75, he's now stuck at 75. And there was nothing wrong. There wasn't any check engines popping up. The temperature gauge was showing just middle. There was nothing there. Everything seemed fine. There wasn't anything coming up from the hood. But we pulled over and just kind of filled it up with gas because, we have to get back and it was half. And I paid for that just to help bro out, And then we checked everything and the fluids were fine from what I could tell. Different cars. I don't drive an Altima. I drive an old ass Jeep, so
He drives something. Yeah, he's never gonna be able to figure out the problem because the Jeep's problems are the Jeep's problems. Man.
Yeah, I can diagnose the Jeep. Fuck, if I already have.
I can diagnose the Jeep.
But if what's going on with the Altima, it's beyond me. But I checked what I knew how to check, and then I fucking hate it. It's one of those things where there's just plastic over everything.
Yeah.
It's what am I supposed to do? I can't even see anything.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
That is a little stupid. But we couldn't get his car to just be functioning, so. Or actually, it was functioning.
Yeah, but then when we left it off for probably 5 minutes, and then we drove back, and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I guess we didn't want to take the risk of going there with a broken down car.
No.
It would have really sucked to be coming home and that shit started happening again.
Yeah, so we just went back.
Yeah. Went back.
So in the end, I didn't need to get harassed because we didn't go that night.
He could have go to Maryland, whatever. He's still a simp. It's not going to change anything about that. And
if we just went last week, bro.
Yeah, talk to Pierce. I don't know. That's not my problem.
Well, yeah, so then they're like, well, I guess we're done. And I'm like, why don't we just go tomorrow? Because they took off about 3 days from work, so that would work. And then our tickets are just weekday tickets, no specific
Yeah, they
day.
were talking about going next month. And then they were like, oh no, I gosh. Pierce for some reason said August he has stuff to do, even though it's only a 10-day period. And then he's like, okay, we'll go September. And I'm like, I'm not waiting.
So I was just like, why don't we just go tomorrow to the campsite and then go the next day and we'll just haul it back home.
I think everybody forgets about the shit I have to do because it was like, oh no, so let's just go September. I'm like, bitch, I'm not gonna be available in September. Exactly. Ain't no way I'm gonna. I guess I could take off. I'm a fucking senior, but it's like, nah.
No, I get you. It would just be annoying.
Yeah, it would be. Annoying.
So yeah, we ended up just going back to Lee's house, staying the night there. And then we just left. We probably got in the car at noon. and then went to like the Krog. And
No, we didn't get the car
we
at noon. We probably got in the car at like 10, man. Probably like 11.
No, because we didn't like start going till like 2.
Oh.
Because we didn't get there till like 9 or like 7.
Oh,
not 9.
yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, we got there when it was still daylight. Like it was actually still nice daylight out. Like it wasn't bad. So it wasn't that late.
Yeah, no, not at all. It was good. Car ride, everything was fine. We took a different car. It had a little more space in the trunk, so actually a little upgrade.
We took a Ford Fusion.
Pierce drove the whole way, which is based. Me and Banana just chilled. Oh wait, no, I sat in the front.
Yeah, Sam, you sat in the front. Lee sat in the back. I sat in the back. I was sitting in the back the whole time until the trip home.
Yeah, and I'm still dead because I was fucking in the car all of the day before, which was ass. Literally for like 12 hours I was in that fucking car.
Yeah, the difference was, though, you said you were riding in like a red Volkswagen, so
Oh, yeah, there was a lot more space,
and it was an SUV, yeah. So
and we didn't have a giant cooler or a comforter or a blow up mattress you couldn't blow up because no one thought you needed a pump.
oh my god, that gets me triggered thinking about that shit.
But yeah, we get to the campsite at like 7, and everything's kind of chill. We go to, we set up the tent. We were kind of balling at that point,
Yeah, we were totally balling when we got the tent set up. We were chilling.
And then the fire.
Oh yeah, getting the fire started was a little goofy. To be fair, you were literally trying to hold a coal and getting it ignited
the grill
with a
started.
big lighter.
Getting the grill started was struggling, bro. I set up that fire and it cooked.
The fire took a minute. No, I know how to do a fucking grill now. Like, next time we do it, I know what to do. We soak
You just need the
coals
wood
in lighter
chips.
fluid. No, you soak coals in lighter fluid. Do it once. You let them sit for like 2 minutes. And then you do it again. And then if you light them up, them bitches are gonna just instantly
I'm
light.
pretty sure they make like specific things for coals. They do like a coal fluid.
But that's what my dad told me. He was like, after I explained to him like how he tried to do the fire and shit, he's like, "Oh no, you guys are dumb. You guys literally could have that done in seconds. If you weren't just so retarded."
Yeah, because I got the fire going, like the campfire going, probably like 30 minutes before you guys got the grill. Like you guys
We had
taking
two
forever.
sides on the grill and we were trying to use both of them, but we ended
Pierce
up only
washed his
using one.
hands like 20 times.
Pierce literally went to the bathroom 30 times. I probably went 3 times to wash my hands, but I was like, just like, no, I'm not going to the bathroom until I'm done setting this shit up.
He would do something, get lighter fluid on his hands, be like, "Gotta go wash them, man."
I know,
What
bro.
the
He's the
fuck?
biggest pussy.
It'll literally just ignite and burn off. Like it'll be fine. It's not like he just dumped lighter fluid on his hands. It's just like drops and shit.
Yeah, whatever.
It was
but
pretty stupid.
yeah, when we got to that campsite, I was worried about hygiene and shit, so I would make sure to be on top of that. And especially with the
it was
lighter fluid
camping.
being with the lighter fluid being all over us and shit, it was kind of stupid. And I accidentally shook it at first and splashed it. It was an accident, bro.
Yeah, but I cooked my dogs just on the campfire because y'all were taking too long. And
That
they're
looked
pretty good.
shitty though. No, you charred
Okay,
the
the
skin.
first
You
one
burnt
was
the
bad.
Skin off, dude.
The first one was bad, but after that, when I got the method down, I was chilling, man.
Whatever. I made my hot dogs. They were good. I made my steak. My steak was good as shit. I have no regrets about that steak. For buying it at all, going to Kroger. It was good.
Really,
bro.
there's only one person who does.
Oh, yeah. We got to talk about what happened to Lee. So, I thought it was going to be a really fun night. We were going to be chatting and shit, but our friend just gets up out of nowhere, stumbles forward a little bit, and then runs away and fucking vomits its guts out. Like, just, like,
Yeah,
It's
probably
like-
like 4 times.
yeah,
Or
no,
just
he was
like,
puking more than that. And then he
fuck,
went to
bro.
go sit down, and you heard, like, fucking liquid hitting the ground. It's like, ugh. Oh.
And then he comes back and he tries to eat more steak. He's like, I really want to eat it. I'm like, yeah, but you just threw the fuck up. Your stomach ain't working no more.
Your stomach
fucking throws that up.
Well, to be fair, you bought a steak, man. You wanted it.
You throw up though. You can't eat. Like your stomach is way out of whack. Even if like it's not like sick, you're still just fucked.
Yeah. But he got sick. I can't remember if he went to go lay down after that.
He did. That's when he went to bed.
Yeah.
That's when the real fun started though.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I thought we were gonna be sitting around the fire for like at least another couple hours. Like I was down to sit around the fire till like 1 because it was just calm and chill. But no, we went to the fucking tent. We all just went to the tent at once.
Well, because we started to remember.
We didn't even clean up too. Like we didn't even properly clean up.
Well, that's why we started to think like, oh fuck, we have to get up, clean up everything, and then go to Cedar Point. It opens at like 10.
Yeah.
Like I ain't staying up till 1 and having to clean up in the morning. And I knew I wasn't gonna sleep well because we're camping.
Yeah, we got in the tent and we were just chilling out, and then fucking Lee brought his laptop and we were just messing.
And there were power outlets, so we had it hooked up.
Yeah. So yeah, this is when we say again, this is not real camping. Is not real camping. We had electricity, Wi-Fi, fucking.
there was like routers in the trees.
I can't remember why we get kicked off the Wi-Fi at one point.
No.
Oh,
we tried to watch a movie and it wouldn't load. You kept buffering because it was so bad.
And they even had a rule if you're like using too much bandwidth, they'd literally kick your ass off or something.
Yep. So we went to the OG place. 2-player games.
Yeah, 2playergames.org. We love it. You're playing Get On Top, Rooftop Snipers,
Gun Mayhem.
Gun Mayhem. Okay, Gun Mayhem was fun as shit though.
It is
Me
fun.
and Sam sat down playing Gun Mayhem and Gun Mayhem 2. Gun Mayhem 2. Let's keep that in mind. And
cranked out the campaign.
Yeah, we beat that campaign, bro. Oh wait, we didn't beat the last guy. We didn't
because it was solo only. I was like,
oh yeah, because it's solo only. Yeah,
which is
I remember now. Dude,
so I think then we played Get On Top.
Yeah, that game was fucking funny. Yeah, Get On Top, which is a classic. That's honestly the biggest. I think if you're having an argument with your friends and you really can't settle it, you should Get On Top.
Gotta learn that Aztec though.
That Aztec, yes, the Aztec is very valuable.
Definitely. So that was a night filled with fun. I don't even remember. We probably went to bed like
night filled with fun. It was goofy as shit. And okay, wait, no. We can't forget to mention.
So once we're done with the games, we're just laying.
I know what you're gonna say too.
And no one will be quiet. Lee's still like.
Yeah, Lee's snoring. Lee's a fucking snorer. He can fucking sleep.
Did you say it? You said it, right?
Say what?
You told him to do it.
So our friend bought like a fucking BB gun over a year ago. No, not over a year ago. Just like a while ago. And he just has this reputation of bringing it around with him.
It looks like a real gun.
Yeah, because it's a Glock 17. Like, it looks like a real Glock. And the only way you'd be able to tell if it's fake is when he cocks it, because the slide does not go back that far at all. But he just had that shit under his pillow, and I was like, Pierce, go out there and start shooting everybody. And he just fucking takes out the gun. Real fast.
I was talking about earlier, like when we start the fire in the tent, we have to shoot holes through the roof, and you're like, yeah, just start shooting everything.
Yeah, bro, really pulled out the gat and started fucking. And no, he just shot once.
Like in the middle of the fucking night. It's probably like 2 a.m. and he just lets one loose. It's like a family of 4 next to
No, sorry, not airsoft gun. Like, it's a BB gun. Like, it shoots metal BBs. It's not quiet. Like, it shoots.
Especially at that late at night. It's so loud.
It's like.
And he just did it instantly. I just see bro lift it up and just fire that shit.
He just didn't think. He actually just turned his brain off right there. And
like the people next to us, they must have had a horrible fucking night.
Yes, no, seriously, because we were laughing. We couldn't stop laughing.
We kept doing the Lieutenant Dion.
Yeah, the whole fucking trip, we had the Forrest Gump impressions going, and they were just so fucking good.
So good, man.
Jenny denying
So
the
good,
tent,
man.
Lieutenant
Like,
Diane.
we just couldn't stop laughing in the tent because for some reason we have a shitty ass camping time, and so we're all just like off our minds, insane.
Yeah, we were actually insane,
and see, if we got like an Airbnb, we couldn't fuck around like that.
oh yeah, but I think it would have been worse. We would have been paying for like property damage by the time we left or some shit.
That's why I'm saying we couldn't fuck around.
Oh, I thought you said we couldn't fuck around.
Yeah, we couldn't because then we break shit and get fucked.
Yeah, but you know how much funnier that would have been? Well, it is Ohio. We could have gotten an absolute shitty Airbnb.
We were gonna get like a camper that had like 3 beds and limited electricity.
Limited electricity.
Yeah, that's when we were just like, fuck it, let's just camp if we're gonna live that
power.
much in poverty.
1% power.
Because originally we were just gonna get a hotel, but since we had to move a week back, Lee's parents couldn't go, and none of us are 21. So, can't get a hotel.
I actually don't know if that's the case. He said that was just a policy of the hotel, right? So I was like, the fuck? I thought it was a law. And after he explained that, I was like, well, why don't we just get a hotel?
They just don't want to be liable and have it be like some 18-year-old who can't, do anything about it.
Yeah. Well, aren't they also worried about like alcohol or whatever? I think it's because overnight there's hotel staff at the hotel, right, and shit. I mean, I don't know.
I would assume. At least somebody.
Yeah. But we can't stop laughing, and when we fell asleep, it was the hardest experience actually going to sleep. I mean, last time I've been camping was probably when I was like 5 or 6, right? So I've been a long time. And dude, the ground was either too hot or felt like rocks. And
yeah,
it was just hell. Mm-hmm. Our friend took up a lot of space in the trunk by bringing a comforter. And I still have no idea why. Nobody asked him to bring it.
Because it was so hot. Why would we need a comforter?
That was me and Sam's problem, is that when we were like, okay, wait, we need to explain too. It's one big tent.
It's just one tent. You can only have one tent on one site, which is kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was big enough though. We could all sleep in it. I wouldn't say comfortably, but I was kind of smushed between Sam and Pierce, and it was just so fucking hard going to sleep that night because the ground was so hard and my hips hurt when we woke up.
The only way I went to bed was I got to a comfy position where I was laying more on my thigh because I'm too damn thin. My hips don't have any fat on them, bro. It's just all bone.
Yeah, but thank God I gave you the blanket because you were stuffing that shit under your ass. I was stuffing my blanket under my ass.
Smallest blanket.
We had the same size blanket.
When I woke up in the morning, I couldn't fully cover up to go back to bed, and I was freezing.
Those are the blankets I brought, and I gave you one. I had
forgot
the
my
other,
blanket
the same size. Oh my God.
So my ass was freezing when I woke up. It was so bad. I woke up at like 6 probably because I didn't check my phone till it was like 6:30. And I could not go back to bed because it wasn't comfy. I was cold. And it just bright too. I couldn't use the sleep mask because Pierce wore it. And it'd be sweaty and gross, I bet.
Yeah, he brought a fucking sleep mask. This man brought a sleep mask to wear.
I wear a sleep mask.
We need to know if anybody's listening to this episode and wants to leave a comment. Let us know if sleep masks are gay or not.
Am I a faggot or not for wearing a sleep mask?
Like, is he gay or not for wearing a sleep mask? I'm saying yeah.
So I used to not wear one. Like, I never wore one throughout my like whole life. But when we moved to this apartment, we don't have curtains in the bedroom. We just have blinds, and they don't do enough. So I was like, fuck it. I'm getting a sleep mask because it's too fucking bright in the morning.
I've never heard that. I didn't hear that you had blinds and not just actual like fucking.
Yeah, we haven't got curtains put in.
Yeah, curtains.
We have them in the living room, just not here yet.
Yeah, that is a little goofy. Yeah. I'm personally the same where I can't go to sleep in a room that has any light in it. Like I leave my headphone lights on sometimes because if they're connected to my computer,
what you mean.
Yeah, they'll just be on sometimes. Like there's a button to hit, and that shit pisses me off. Like I'll get up out of my bed to turn that off.
Yeah, when I used to have the dog shit internet, I would have to leave my computer on overnight, and my computer's like right across from my bed. So I would have to turn and face the wall to go to sleep, or I wasn't sleeping. Because it was just so bright, everything in the computer like places of fucking projects all the light.
Have the fucking Neo, goddamn that Trident Z RAM. Yeah. It's colorful as fuck.
Yeah, I'd have to like turn off my keyboard. I'd unplug my mouse, like anything.
I'd actually do the same too. Like when I had the Banana PC. Right, so for people who don't know, I built this computer probably, it's been like 6 months now, and I was using a shit box not that long ago with a 1050 in it, just a 1050.
The Banana PC is like the Jeep.
It is, it really is. It'll do the job, not well, it'll do the job.
But like, you need to get rid of it.
I still have it around.
I have the Jeep
still have the 1050, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I think I'm gonna sell that, but yeah. Anyways, my fucking computer, I'd leave that shit on too. I turn off all the keyboard lights, all the mouse lights, the headphones, and I just leave it on because I never wanted to turn it back on because the hard drive was so damn slow. Like I just kept my shit on.
That's fair. It'd probably take so long to boot. I can imagine.
Thank God though we were using fucking Lee's PC and everything was chill. Or sorry, his laptop.
True. It definitely wasn't overheating the whole tent.
Oh yeah. The laptop was so fucking hot. Like it was just unbearable. We turned the fan speed up to max and this shit was not helping.
The worst part is you said we could have rented a fan at like the cell area, the shop.
Yeah, at this campsite there's like a little shop when you get there or whatever, and they have like firewood piles and some ice and rentable fans. I thought Pierce saw this. I didn't say anything about it because I was like, he's literally at the window doing this. He should see it's right in front of his face.
No one else realized we could have got a fan for the tent. We would have been so cool.
I was the only one that knew. I shouldn't have said shit. Shouldn't have said shit about that.
No, you shouldn't. God damn it. But yeah, we woke up, we got everything packed, and we left probably like 9:30. Because we got to Cedar Point before 10.
Oh yeah, it was like 9:30, 9:45. And when we got there, there was a lot of people there with the same idea we had, get there early to ride the rides. And I think if we were there like early and just got in immediately, we could have rode Steel Vengeance that day and all that stuff, but...
Yeah, but I think we were still there early because our first ride took like 10 minutes to ride. It was sick.
Yeah. It was the Valraven, right? I think that was the first ride.
No, it was the Raptor.
Oh.
The one like the Banshee where you're hanging and shit.
Oh, yeah. The Raptor. That one was cool. I like that one.
I mean, it was our first one, so probably very forgotten.
So, for people who don't know, like Cedar Point is, if you've ever been to Kings Island or know it, it's the same like company, right?
No, I think they're different.
Oh, well, it's pretty much like Kings Island, but bigger, better, on the water, and there's like more of a resort vibe to it.
Yeah, and I had never
really
been
just
there.
like a 1 day trip.
I didn't know it was better than Kings Island.
Oh yeah, it was way better than Kings Island.
Yeah.
It was way more spacey. Like it was fucking huge. So I didn't feel like there was huge crowds of people constantly passing us and whatnot. It's just like, looked like it was busy, obviously, right? Because it was Cedar Point, and in the restaurants it was busy too. But most people are either in the lines, restaurants, or carnival games. I didn't play any fucking carnival games.
Hell no. Yeah, and their claim to fame is that they have one of the only 2 Terra coasters in the world, and I'm pretty sure they had the first. It's Top Thrill Dragster, and then Six Flags, I think, came out with Kingda Kai after, which a Terra coaster is a 400-foot drop, if you don't know.
If you look up that coaster in Cedar Point, what do you say it was called?
Top Thrill Dragster, a Terra coaster.
Top Thrill Dragster. Like, if you look at it, it just looks like it would cause a fucking death.
True.
It's looks so fucking dangerous.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Top Thrill Dragster was closed, so we didn't get to ride the Terra coaster. Apparently, like a metal piece flew off and hit some old woman.
Yeah.
So they just closed it for the year.
It happened not that long ago, I don't think, right?
No, I think it was this year.
Yeah. It was an L-shaped bracket, and apparently just hit a lady in the head. I think she was standing in line. That shut down everything for it.
Mm-hmm.
A little cringe.
That sucks. So, but apparently they're doing work on it because they have an announcement coming out in August.
You're doing the editing. You need to throw in a picture of the top Thrill Dragster. Just put it in a picture.
Podcast.
Yeah. You don't ever see PKA throwing pictures of their shit?
No, I put it on Spotify and I don't ever look.
Well, Spotify viewers won't know. But this coaster literally goes straight up, straight down. That's all it does.
It is massive. So yeah, Top Thrill Dragster came out 2 years before Kingda Kai. That's actually weird because Top Thrill Dragster, the first Terra coaster, came out in 2003. Kingda Kai came out in 2005, and since then, no one's made a 400-foot drop.
The reason for that is just because it's so expensive, and I don't. Why would like Kings Island make this? I don't think anybody like Kings Island seems more for like the normies.
Yeah, but like Six Flags has so many locations. You think they'd have one?
I thought you just said they did.
Yeah, they have. Oh, sorry. I would think they'd have more than one. They just have Kingda Kai in New Jersey. That's just one. Like, you know, I think they have like 13 amusement parks, and that's not even counting all their water parks.
The unfortunate part about these Strata coasters, though, is that they just look boring. And
these are
literally
Terra.
just a drop. Oh yeah, these are Terra.
Is that? Am I thinking?
I thought you said
right?
Strata or Strata.
Might be Strata. I might have it wrong. Yeah, I think it is Strata.
I'm gonna look that up. Coaster levels.
Yeah, it is a Strata coaster. Sorry, what was I thinking of Terra for?
I don't know what Terra has.
I had it backwards. Yeah, so Strata coasters are 400-foot drops, and they're also the only 2 in the world. Like, what's everyone else doing, man?
What's everybody else doing? Trying to get the money to build a Strata coaster, I think.
No, I think everybody else just focuses on like twisters and the hanging ones because they're a bit cooler.
Yeah, but we also rode like Millennium Force, and that one's also a huge roller coaster. Like
It was.
Yeah.
We rode that like third.
It's like a 300-foot drop.
Yeah, it's definitely like a giga.
Yeah, the fucking Millennium Force, when we were staying in line, there's a bunch of goofy shit that happened. But like the first one was that the fucking roller coaster got stuck on the way up, like the people in it literally got stuck. Which is funny as shit.
Yeah, I would have hated that because it's right in the sun, and it feels like 100 out. So that must have sucked, and you don't have like your phone or anything.
Yeah, we were just watching them sit up there. They were just. I guess they were working on getting them to go again, or did they pull them down?
No, they ended up going.
Yeah, everybody was clapping and shit in the line. Some people are leaving the line. The Millennium Force, wait was about an hour and a half because of that.
Yeah, it was some time, but it was definitely worth it. That was probably my favorite ride there.
Really? I can't remember all the rides off the top of my head, but Gatekeeper was pretty cool.
It was, yeah.
Let's talk about these rides on the pod because
Maverick was good too. That last one we went on, but it was. Oh, I think it was just because it was the last one.
That was my favorite. No, that was my favorite. It felt the actual coolest. How it was like we're going between fucking rocks.
I think because it's like a launch one, so like. It's not on like a track, so at one point you slow down for like a train, and then you just fucking gun it. It was insane.
You keep gunning it too. You don't stop.
No, you come to like a full stop.
No, that's what I'm saying. You come to a full stop, and when you gun it, it doesn't stop. Like it just keeps going. And I was like, when is it gonna slow down? It doesn't.
Millennium Force had me fucked up though. I was like. I couldn't tell if when we were going down the drop, if it was like the Orion where you're going so fast you have to like squint, or if I was fucking like blacking out. Like we were going so fast.
We also rode the Magnum XL 200, which was fucking good too. That's another. It's another drop kind of coaster. I wonder if I can see the height. It's 200 feet. So it's about the same as the Orion. I think the Orion was about a 200 something.
No, it was drop. 300.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Kings Island's only Giga Coaster. Which Orion was good, but I think Millennium Force was better. I think it was like a lot longer.
Oh, yeah. Millennium Force was better.
And they just carry the speed. You don't slow down at all.
We do like some small shit, like the Max Air, which is pretty much like going to the fair and getting on one of those spinny things that just swings.
Yeah, like a pendulum.
Left to right. Yeah, but it's way bigger.
Yeah, and we had great seats.
Yeah, we did have great seats.
When we went up all the way, we were looking directly down, and me and Pierce were going limp and just fucking hanging on our thing. It was so sketchy. I was scared.
Yeah, that one was kind of. It is always terrifying to like look straight down. You're like, holy shit!
And to feel gravity like I'm pushing you on your like constraints. Because on a roller coaster, you're kind of pushed back from your constraints, right, to the back of your chair. But when you're hanging like that, you're like only that is holding you in. It's kind of like, oh god.
It's like, oh.
And when you go the other way, yeah. But you see the sky.
I definitely think we should have rode to Steel Vengeance though, because that shit.
It was closed, man.
It was closed. Yeah, that was the only problem.
It closed like in the last 2 hours when we got to it.
Yeah, some bullshit.
But we have to go back probably next year anyway. And I think we should do a little boating while we're out there because it's literally on the beach, like Cedar Point. Yeah, is surrounded by water. Option
to parasail that's on here.
Oh, is it all done through Cedar Point too?
Yeah, that's their things. Parasailing.
Yeah, I think we do Top Thrill Dragster, we do Steel Vengeance, and we do the slingshot.
Oh, right. I will do slingshot.
I will too, but I might close my eyes.
We'd have to do it together. I think there's 2 seats on the slingshot. Save $15 to parasail. That's kind of fire. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. though. Better be up early.
Can you parasail yourself? Can you like bring your own shit? Is that
it's $100 per person, I think.
God damn.
Bring your own parasail? I mean, yeah, if you bring your own fucking parachute and boat, go for it, I guess. But
I want to go boating with you guys.
I've been parasailing once. If anybody doesn't know what parasailing is, it's like you're pretty much above the water because you're on a parachute or you're in a parachute on a boat on the water, and when the boat gets taken off like really fucking fast, your parachute will go up in the air. You're just flying pretty much. It's pretty dope.
I've never done anything like that, like the water skiing either. I've never done that.
I've always wanted to water ski. That should be so fun.
I want to get a jet ski.
That shit's like expensive though, and there's like no reason to get a jet ski other than it's fun.
That's kind of the reason to do everything, isn't it? It's fun.
Well, a boat has a real purpose. You can fish on a boat. You can actually make distance on a boat. That matters. You can bring shit with you.
Fish isn't that fun to me.
Ski. It's like jet skis are like motorcycles. We're not going into the motorcycle talk.
Except again. I'm assuming you don't die as much on a jet ski. What's the fatality rate on jet skis?
That's actually very interesting.
Because if you get thrown off, surely you wouldn't die. I mean, unless maybe you brake check at the port. You just get flung off onto like the fucking port.
Yeah, jet skis go fast as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You'd fly if you hit the port. Like if you hit a goddamn boardwalk and you were just, let's say like you're under a boardwalk, you just hit one of those fucking poles, and yeah, you'd absolutely hit your head so hard you die.
Yeah, but I think it's probably still safer because you're surrounded by water.
Yeah. Still doesn't change the fact that if your head impacts something, it's fucking 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, 80, that's why no one 60. Jet skis on, like, you know, shallow water near the fucking beach.
True. Well, I saw plenty of jet skiers where we were.
True. They were far out, though.
Was there any roller coasters you were scared of, like, at all?
Not really. Roller coasters don't do that for me. It's more about adrenaline. Like, we'll go on the first one of the day, and I'll get, like, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of anxiety, and I feel claustrophobic with the straps, and then we'll go on, like, our first drop, and I'm like, let's fucking get it.
That's me, too. Yeah. The first drop always, yeah, it puts that, like, mood into you. Like, fuck yeah. That shit was fun. I want to do it again.
Yep.
And the Millennium Force drop was so fucking good.
It was.
We kept having this bit where we'd get to the top of a fucking drop and we just go, hey, yo, we at fucking Wendy's. Help! Help! And it was pretty good.
That's great. You can always just scream on roller coasters and it's fun.
We try to keep the screaming down. I did after a couple roller coasters.
I did after we did that one, and I think I screamed so loud it hurt my head, and I just had to stop. Like,
yeah,
I did on Maverick.
Screaming on coasters it's fun as fuck, but it ruins your voice. We wanted to do the pod the day after or something. Our voices were just
I couldn't do it till today. My voice is, I think, 100% now, but it wasn't yesterday. It wasn't the day before, and we went on Tuesday, and it is Saturday. Took my shit forever.
Well, that's just what happens when you're like, I couldn't speak in a high voice at all. Like,
no. You remember when I drove home and when I got there, I tried to talk and I couldn't speak?
He was literally talking like, what the fuck happened?
Because I hadn't spoken for so long.
Yeah, your vocal cords are fucked, mate.
Yeah. It was a little fucked. But
we did a drop too.
The drop tower.
And it was boring as shit.
I was actually the worst thing I think I've ever done. It was so slow.
It was so boring. And we waited like 30 minutes.
Honestly, the scariest drop I went on was that one at Kentucky Kingdom. I don't think you were there, but it went up and then it just fucking dropped when we weren't paying attention, like immediately. And it was fast. That one just felt slow. I don't know if it's like hydraulics or something. But
yeah, me and Pierce did a drop. I can't remember where, but it was like my first drop, and it was pretty fucking terrifying because it was fast and it went all the way to the ground, dude. Went all the way to the ground. Normally during a drop, like your ass is not touching the seat, so it just kicks in this instinct where you're like, fuck.
It could be aggressive and shit. But yeah, Cedar Point was fun as fuck. I think it's definitely the best amusement park I've been to.
Oh yeah,
Beats Disneyland. That shit.
I would give Cedar Point 9 out of 10 because it was insanely fun, and the lines are never that bad in my opinion.
No,
Not
we did go on a
as bad as they were
Tuesday.
at Kings Island.
And they're open from 10 to 10, so you get 12 hours there. I mean, we got that food pass too.
We left before it even closed, and we felt fulfilled.
Yeah.
Like, I felt fulfilled.
Definitely, man.
So.
I definitely want to go back, hit the other rides, and then go to like the beach since it's right there. We could have a good time.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Next time we go back, we got to make it like a 4 or 5 day thing. Because I really, really enjoy the beach. And I've never been to the beach with like buddies. So.
Nah, me neither. I don't really care for the beach, but, you know, as long as we're not on like the Florida beach where it's so fucking hot.
Now, I do like swimming in the beach when it's like a good weather and like the water's not too cold. It's very fun. It just sucks like sometimes when the tides are just a little rough. If you go out a little too far, it feels like it's impossible to get back.
True. I like when it's wavy though and you get to play the waves.
True.
When like you're
too bad you're
swimming.
too scared of the fucking ocean.
No. It's not the ocean in Ohio. It's the lake. So there's no shark.
Oh yeah, the lake. So
I
no
can
sharks.
cope my way into going into the water.
Are you sure, Sam? You never know, man.
No, you
literally
actually are
never
in
know.
my head right now because I'm like, what's under that water, bro? What if I step on something sharp?
You might not even step on a shark. You could step on a starfish. Make your feet weird, different color.
Exactly.
I actually did that when I was little once. I stepped on a starfish. I was like, what the fuck did I just step on?
So
picked
wait,
it
it like
up,
miscolored
and
your foot?
Yeah, like where I stepped on it, it miscolored my foot. When I picked it up, it like miscolored my hand orange.
But it doesn't
because
like
its
do
skin
anything.
was orange. No, it didn't do anything. It was cool though.
My first thought with miscolorment is like, did I just get poisoned? Like, what the fuck?
No, I think it was just because it was like leaching. What's pigment?
Yeah.
I don't know, it was onto my skin, but
Huh.
yeah,
More
the
you know.
beach would be fun, and you should get over here for your sharks.
I think it's just the ocean as a whole, but yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. The ocean really isn't my thing. I don't really like being out in the hot sand shit, saltwater ass. Blech.
I don't really see it like that. I mean, if you get sand on you, just go in the ocean and wash it off.
It's
you know?
everywhere, man.
And you gotta accept it when you go to the beach. You know, sand is gonna be there, but just clean off before you get there. It's usually like showers that you can just fucking wash yourself off on, and they're so convenient and nice.
I don't know. We had a beach house in Florida that was nice. It had like a shower outside and everything.
Bitch, when did you have a beach house?
As a family, we used to go to like Florida every summer, get a beach house. It was like my mother's requirement.
My mother's requirement. Damn, well, fuck. Why can't I be Catholic, or why can't my family be successful?
It always comes back to Catholic. You're right. You don't have
Funny.
God. God will take you to Florida.
Sure, I need to praise Jesus more.
Yeah, on them hands and knees. That's how you get to Florida.
Wait, we didn't mention what happened before we left the Cedar Point, and that morning was just fucking goofy, man.
My tooth.
Yeah, so we wake up. We woke up at like 7 o'clock, and so we were early as shit, earlier than we were expecting.
That's why I told
We-
Piers not to turn on an alarm, because if we sleep that long, please let me sleep that long. Do not wake me up.
Sure, but no, the sunlight fucked me and you up. I know that's what it was for me and you, because we both like were getting up at the same time. Yeah. What's like, you're awake in a tent when you're camping, you're not going back to sleep. So we just all got up. We went out, and we realized we had to pack up and shit. I kept trying to do this thing where I was throwing a stake into the ground, like for the tent. Like, you know how you can like perfectly throw a knife into the ground. I do it all the time, but I was trying to do it with the stake, and since it's not sharp, it wasn't working. Sam's dumbass had to prove me wrong, so
So I was like, nah, it won't work. So I hurled that hoe into the ground. Chucked.
and no, you explain it.
That shit, I guess, bounced up and hit me in the fucking mouth. All of a sudden, my big front right tooth hurts. Bad. And then I'm like, fuck, I'm touching my mouth and I'm like, well, there's no blood. And then I touch my lip and I'm like, oh fuck, is my lip bleeding, Banana? It's like, yeah.
He had this like perfect little circle made below his lip where it was just red as a bitch.
Yeah. Apparently, I guess when I hit my tooth, I reacted and I bit the outside of my lip and then I bit the inside with my bottom teeth. So I just pincered it. So I have a cut in the outside and I had a big ass sore in the inside and it was swollen as fuck. And my tooth hurt all day. I couldn't eat with it. But
you really couldn't eat?
No, I had to chew with my molars, everything. It hurt.
That sucks.
But it's okay now. It didn't shift at all. I immediately put in my retainer. Like, nah, it ain't moving, bro. It's staying in that hoe.
You had to put in his retainer.
I went through too much to get these teeth like that.
Man, I've always been told I was going to get braces. Never have.
I got mine. I got a lot of shit done.
When'd you get your braces, man?
I think when I was a freshman. They pulled
and you got asked
my
out
teeth.
when you had braces in?
I don't think so, no. I guess she was probably into me before, though, when I did have them in.
Never. Bro, every time I see braces now, I'm like, damn, I would hate to have those.
They're bad.
It's not like they're ugly, but it's just like kind of a goofy
I
look,
think
you know?
being ugly is like the least bad part, bro. It's like, okay, you're wearing braces, they're ugly, but like, you know, they're helping you out, so that's good, but they hurt. Yes, everything about them is uncomfortable. They're pulling on your teeth constantly. Every time you get them adjusted for like 2 days, they hurt. You have to put rubber bands to pull them even more. I had these things called power bands that were like thick black ones that just pulled, man, and pulled, and those hurt for like a week.
Damn.
And they're gross because you're not taking them out of your mouth. You're trying to brush them, but it's like, fuck.
Did you ever do that thing where you're like, oh, I can't eat this, my braces?
I mean, I
'Cause know
avoided
some
things.
people just disregarded that shit.
I tried not
they
to
just
eat things
don't
like
give a fuck.
apples that would break them, but also sometimes it's like, I don't want to eat this. My braces hurt. Fuck. Because I had to move my teeth a lot. Because they had to pull 2 teeth, 2 top teeth, 2 bottom teeth, and to fill those gaps, they just put in these massive fucking bands to just pull all the teeth into those gaps, and it hurt.
Oh my god. That actually does sound like fucking torture.
It's bad. 2 years.
Wasn't
man.
it? Did it hurt to get them on though? Because that's what I hear a lot. Is that it really hurts to get them. And I saw a video once. I can't remember who it was from, but it was called like the worst 30 seconds or 40 seconds of my fucking life, and it was like them putting on the braces or some shit.
Well, yeah, when they put them on, you literally feel it. They get them on, and then they start like screwing them in to tighten them, and you just start feeling like tons of pressure on your teeth.
Oh,
It's bad, man. It's so bad. If you don't have like really fucked up teeth, I'd recommend getting those like retainers to put in. Those have to be better, man.
I don't think retainers realistically do anything.
That's why if you have decent teeth that are just like, you know, misaligned, maybe moved a little, you can get like retainers to start moving them. But like if you got fucked teeth where like my bottom tooth was behind my front tooth, like you can't. You need braces to actually pull it. But if you're just like your teeth are crooked or some shit, that's what you get like retainers for.
My teeth aren't crooked, so I don't think I ever need to get braces. Cause I don't know. I'm feeling my teeth, and like I look at them, and they look fine. I don't think I need to get that shit.
I'm glad I did though. My teeth were really bad.
Now, do you think you're gonna have to get your wisdom teeth removed?
I already did. I did that like.
Okay, good. Got that out of the way.
I did that like January, December, something like that. It wasn't too eventful to be honest. It just kind of sucked.
Man, I'm not looking forward to that.
It's really not bad, man, and you don't have to go to school. You know, it's kind of chill.
Dude, what are you talking about? It looks like hell. Aren't you sore like as fuck after?
You get painkillers. Get that ibuprofen.
Get that perk. The ibuprofen is good, but I feel like it's just every time you use it, I don't feel like it fully makes the pain go away.
No, you need.
I feel like
you already know I know the real shit. I've told you. I have a lot of experience with some pain meds. Not because I was abusing them. I love opioids, but not like that, bro. Come on.
He was abusing them. We had to go through rehab and shit. It's pretty bad.
16-year-old in opioid rehab. The doctors got me fucked up.
No, that's a real one, bro. All these other bitches out here, I'm addicted to alcohol. I like nicotine. Motherfucker, I'm on perks.
It's like I like opioids, and it's like the like the hot guy, you know.
No, I don't know.
It's like the Giga dude.
Oh yeah.
Giga Chad.
Yeah,
it's like the goofy guy that's like the UK drill rapper doing the little. And it's like opioid addiction, nicotine addiction. It's like opioids. It's like chisel jaw.
If you like nicotine, you're probably British. You're right.
Or you're just a bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Sure.
Unless you smoke cigarettes. Because it's more than nicotine with cigarettes.
And if you smoke cigars, you're a top G.
You're a top G.
You're a top J. Top J.
You're so high above everyone else.
So high above everyone else.
You're insane.
Yeah, you're a true man. But this opioid addiction shit is...
My mouth still kind of hurts. I still have like my bottom lip is swollen and like the inside sore is still bad. So that sucked.
What are you gonna do about it? You gonna fuck it up more?
I'm just gonna wait. Heal? I have sores all the time. You know, it's just a disease.
I have always not always, but I just like bite the inside of my gums, like on the left. It's just a habit.
You know why that pisses me off?
Why?
Because you choose basically then to get sores. I don't get a choice.
I'm not. My gums aren't sore though.
It's not your gums though. It's like your cheeks, right? You get a sore on your cheek. Oh, so you don't bite them that hard then? I thought you were saying you bit them till there would be like open sores.
Oh no! I just like bite on the skin.
Okay, well I've heard that where people would like bite their cheeks to open sores, and I'm like, man, I just get them and it sucks.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I get them on my tongue. I get them fucking everywhere, and it hurts so bad.
Never heard of that, man. What are you talking about? Like, you bite your fucking...
No, I don't bite.
Like, tongue?
It's just part of my thing, man. Like, it's a symptom. They just form. I don't get any choice where, like, there'll be fucking 3, one on my lip, one on my tongue, one on my cheek. It's like, fuck, I don't even want to eat because it hurts. It sucks, man.
I don't even want to eat.
And then people be like, yeah, I just bite my cheek out of habit and sores show up. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
And you're making that choice, and that's not okay, bro. You gotta fix yourself.
When it comes to, like, doing small shit like that, like biting cheeks, like biting your fucking nails, like, I guess if you could just get used to that and it's really no big deal, like, fucking biting your nails like really low hurts so goddamn much sometimes. But I used to be really used to it. Well, because I was always doing that shit. Like, my nails did not look normal. right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you let them grow out and then you bite them, it hurts so much more. So that's why they're just normal now.
Do you grow out
'Cause
your
I can't
nails
ever
like
go
to
back.
the white part where it's like filled?
Yeah.
Because I think like Pierce
It's a-
doesn't. Like he
it's a
cuts
new
he cuts
thing
his
for me.
all the way down to like where there's no white.
No, that's kind of weird.
I don't get it. It looks way better with like the
And
full white
usually-
and everything.
Yeah, usually when I clip my nails, I actually just do it myself. I don't need a nail clipper. I actually just use one nail against the other.
Real. The nail
Yeah,
clippers.
because your thumbnail is so much more powerful than the other
But
thing.
you
so-
know there's the chance though when it like breaks and then it breaks low. Or it like peels the
Yeah.
top part off, but you still have the
Yeah.
bottom nail.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
That's like
I know what you're talking
that's
about.
the chance of not using the nail clippers.
Well, nah, my method is kind of lit. I think I was doing it at Cedar Point a little bit.
I don't know. I try to leave my nails alone. I'll catch myself picking at them, biting them, and I'm like, nope.
I'm doing it right now. I've been doing it all podcasts. I mean, I still do it. I still chew on my nails because it's just such a hard habit to break. It's like, I think if you look it up, like biting your nails is really a terrible, terrible habit to break.
Yeah, I do it when I drive. I don't really do it other times. I'll just be sitting
And
there
it's like
driving.
it's like a real healthcare thing. Apparently, it's called BFRB, focused repetitive body behavior, or body focused repetitive behavior.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine because you just grow up doing it. It's like picking your nose, except like biting your nails really has no consequence. Like picking your nose, it's like that's kind of gross, bro. Like you're
Yeah.
just digging that shit, but biting your nails, it's easy to hide. It's not really gross. Biting's kind of gross because your nails are gross. But just like picking them with your finger, yeah, nothing wrong.
Yeah, and I can do that now. Well, it's actually just nice because I never have been able to like fully fucking scratch a spot on myself and it be like fully scratched. Now I can.
I know
Shit's
what you
great.
mean. Like when you need your thumbnail, but you broke it off, and you're like, "Fuck!"
I didn't know you had this issue either.
It's just, I think like everybody does. Whether they like people probably do it like unconscious. They're just fucking scratching that thing, like picking at their nails
Well,
just with their
No,
fingers.
I mean, yeah, and it still kind of happens. I think in like anxious situations, like on our way up to Cedar Point, I can't remember which one I kind of bit. Oh, it was like my middle finger on my left hand. Like I was kind of biting at that one and got it down, but it looks fine now.
No, I was definitely biting my nails on the way back while I was driving. I mean, I don't even have to think about it. I just know I was.
Yeah, it's just a big thing for me because my nails were so fucking unhealthy for so long. And honestly, I never thought they'd be the same. And I still don't think they can be the same because of all the trauma they've been through. Me, like, biting them and...
My ring fingernails are, like, perfect. I don't think I ever fucked with them. But my like...
Oh, my ring fingernails are
my
fucked.
pointer ones, they're fucked. The one next to the thumb, they're just ruined.
Yeah, my left hand pointer finger is so fucked too. Yeah, I don't really care about it.
But like my ring fingers are great. I don't know why.
I'll buy my pinky nails because those don't matter.
No, they don't. Really, the ones that do matter is like your thumb. You need your thumbnail.
Yeah, at life when you can like peel things and actually like.
That has to be why it's so
Do
strong.
things.
Like evolutionary, our
Yeah.
thumbnail just got so strong because we need it.
Yeah, well, that is kind of true, right? Because evolution for our hands is like all based around the thumb. That's kind of crazy because yeah.
When you start,
That's what makes
working our
us
thumbs
different,
out.
you know? It's not only do we got 2 free hands, but we got 2 free hands that can actually
It's
grab.
the thumb, bro.
We're a fucking, we're not even like a horizontal animal. We're just like straight up.
Or vertical, bro.
Yeah, we're
Stand on our
vertical.
hind two legs.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. I did have something that came up while I was in Maryland though. When I was sleeping, right? I've never like you don't know what a CPAP machine is, right? You said that.
I know what a sleep apnea machine is.
Okay.
It's where it keeps you alive.
Yeah. So it's like a CPAP. So Reese's parents both use one, and I had never been around one. So I'm just laying there, and like, it's fucking weird because you'll hear like them stop breathing. Basically, you'll just hear like, and then like the machine kicks in and it just like feeds them fucking air till they start breathing. I guess I don't know.
I don't understand how sleep apnea fully works, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like you just stop breathing, right? You don't breathe properly. It's not that you stop breathing, you just don't breathe properly.
You can stop
at
breathing.
all.
That's why you need one.
Yeah.
But usually you just
can't
like,
stop
struggle.
breathing. And it's usually struggling, like you said, yeah.
But that,
and
I swear it sounded like they had just like they couldn't breathe. Like they were going like,
because I know there's people with sleep apnea who like go on planes and then they go to sleep, right? Like there's got to be, and I don't think it's a thing where you will die, but it's Joe Rogan told a story about how there was a fucking huge 600-pound dude like on the plane, not far away from him, just like breathing like he's sleeping and going like,
yeah.
And you had to wake him up. He was like, dude, you have sleep apnea. Like, I don't know how to tell you, but
yeah, you need that machine.
You could die.
And like, it definitely
apparently that
doesn't
guy
help
didn't
your
know
sleep
that
either. Like you'll sleep bad. You'll wake up and not know why, because obviously you're breathing now.
Yeah, it's a little goofy. When you breathe in your sleep, I think you only breathe through your nose, so that might have something to do with it. Were they like breathing through their mouths? Like fuck.
I breathe through my mouth.
Not when you sleep.
I have to, because I'll wake up with a dry ass mouth.
Sure.
Well, when you got like a stuffy nose, are you saying what? You don't breathe through your mouth then?
When I get stuffy nose, I just still go to sleep and breathe through my nose, like most people do. Like if you listen to people with stuffy noses sleep, they are still breathing through their nose.
Then why do I get like a dry ass mouth sometimes when I drink water and everything?
When you breathe through your nose, it filters out the air because it's going through like your fucking sinuses, and when you breathe in through your mouth, it's going straight down your fucking air tube. Like I think that's why we sleep and breathe through our nose.
Interesting. I don't know. When I go to sleep though, I always breathe through my mouth first because I'm pretty sure I have a deviated septum. So I don't think I breathe as well through one.
The hell is that?
Like your nose, like your nostril, like the septum down there, which is like, you know, basically the pathway. One of them I think is like crushed a little. Have I ever showed you like how my nose looks? My left nostril is like completely open and everything, and my right one looks like it's been like crushed in. So I think and so I can tell it doesn't breathe as well.
That's like the Steve-O thing.
Yeah,
you said he did so much fucking cocaine. For context, he did so much cocaine, he burned a nose.
Hey! I don't do cocaine. Calm down, bro.
What are you talking about? That's shit he said, bro.
No, I don't. I think you can just have them. I don't even think you have to get any like trauma to your nose or anything. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, this definitely should open an investigation for you because why else would you have a hole in this?
It's not a hole. It's like it's been crushed. Like I think like a can. If you squish it a little, it's harder to get.
I actually see a picture of it. A deviated septum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my nose looks impossible to breathe.
I'm pretty sure my nose looks exactly like some of the pictures. Because someone.
Oh my god, that looks like your nose just gets broken.
Yeah,
that probably just happened from a broken nose, dude. Have you ever broken your nose?
No, I don't think it's as bad as some of these where it's fully closed, but like it looks weird.
Have you ever gotten a nose injury?
I don't think so.
Like
I've definitely been hit in the nose. I mean, me and my brother used to fucking scrap. So look, mine's more like this, where it's like partially closed. Yeah, I'll probably have to get that.
Yeah,
fixed.
I see what you mean. I
think you can just get some surgery on it, and you know, it's your nose. It's real easy to fix shit with your nose.
Have you ever thought about getting surgery for anything like your nose? Like, unironically?
Yes, I would probably get this fixed.
I just hate, like, the idea of surgery. Like, I just don't like it. So I probably would never do it unless I had to.
I'd probably get my nose fixed just because I like breathing through it. I can just tell like the left side breathes way better. But I don't know. I'd have to see really. And then I think my jaw's misaligned a little, but I think it might be screwed up because sometimes it'll like lock and then pop.
That's a real thing. I can't remember what it's called. Like, you can open up your jaw enough where it's like it makes a click.
And then it's locked before, and it hurts, and I'd have to like pop it. But my sister,
that's what my ex had. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, my sister got her jaw realigned, and holy fuck, that looked bad. Like you get your jaw broken, but like her pictures, like her whole fucking face was like twice the size. Like, fuck, all they did was break her jaw. I think because they move it, they damage other things.
Oh no, dude, I'm pretty sure like anything with your jaw, or your teeth, or your gums, they're gonna swell up so bad, dude. Any swelling on your face just looks so funny.
Yeah, it looked bad. Like her lips were purple and shit. Ugh.
Ooh, that's like what I'm scared for, like wisdom teeth. You know,
that doesn't happen.
Because it makes your cheeks. No, it makes your cheeks like
big,
swell up a fuck ton, right? Yeah.
I didn't have anything funny happen though. My dad took me, and like I just remember, like they're like, "Oh, this shit's gonna make your butthole itch, and it's gonna be hot." And I'm like, "Okay," and it did. It's kind of awkward.
What? Make your butthole itch? What are you talking about?
They give you some like sleep shit, and it like your ass starts burning and like itchy. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Sure, man.
They're like fighting. Sure, like, bro. What the fuck is this?
That was his excuse for getting up and having
I didn't do it.
Dig mid-surgery.
You're sitting there like squirming because you're like, bro, I need to itch my asshole right now. It's funny.
But
after that,
just sitting there actually like, oh,
yeah, I'm sure she was looking at me like he's squirming.
And it's like that asshole feeling too, where your ass, you feel it on the inside. Oh, dude, that's the worst in the world.
I fell asleep and I woke up in the car. I was like, I literally just like nodded up, like, oh. What happened? And like we were at Kroger, and my dad's like, "All right, I'm gonna go get a few things. You want to stay in the car?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro." Like, what the fuck is?
Oh yeah, because you're just knocked out on anesthesia the whole time, and I guess I didn't think of it like that. Any surgery where you're getting anesthesia like really well, and like with wisdom teeth, you need a fuck ton because it would hurt. Like that's gotta be like the most painful surgery ever if you didn't have anesthesia.
Yeah, it'd be really bad.
All right, so we gotta wrap this shit up early, since we're not really early. We've been recording now for about an hour, 27 minutes. His friends or our friends just got to his house, and they're gonna be hanging out. So it was a good episode. We talked about Cedar Point. We had a lot of shit happen, so we wanted to make an episode talking about it.
Yep, the Cedar Point episode.
Yeah, the camping episode.
Only we did the bonus in the car, bro.
If only we had a real fucking like camera and recorded, and like we had that kind of footage. But
what do you mean, bro? I have an Android. We would have been fine.
All right, well, thank you all for listening to today's episode of the podcast. You can find us on Kick, also RSS and Spotify. What else are we on?
Links will be in the description, Twitter, if you really care that much.
Man. All those links in the description. Anyways, see you guys.
Yeah, see y'all. Appreciate y'all. Take care.
Take care.